Hello, everyone. I'm Greycloak. Thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 19 of Factorio with the Space Exploration mod, where we, I think, want to now work towards cargo rockets and trying to get ourselves into space if possible. So, yeah, let's do this. Unless we just want to finish our suit first. Suit is always nice. We want one of these. Can we get that? Okay, focus on that first. Sure. Low density structure. Where is that? Yeah. We should have some in a chest, right? Yes. Oh, we don't need that much. And then uranium fuel cells. And we should have the uranium for that. Up here somewhere, I believe. Yes. Let's just turn all of that into fuel. But only after we finish our portable radiothermoelectric generator thingy. And then I'm gonna pull these out because they are very space inefficient. That in. And then consider if we want more roboports or just more jetpacks or more battery or more something else. This is always nice to have. We don't really need armor at the moment. Exoskeleton, I guess, could be good as well. But with the amount of space that we have, well, maybe one. Or maybe I should just get more used to the jetpack and use that more and then speed that up. That sounds like a better idea, to be honest. Two there, I think. No, we don't need that much power when we have good generation. I'm gonna leave the last bit of space for now then. Well, we wanted that in there. Can these use uranium fuel? It has a fuel value. If we throw that in junk, no, it can't. Okay. Put these in. Good. Any other equipment? We need this to be in space, right? Because we currently can't be in space at all. Life support canisters and inventory. Will that help by itself, or do we need the support or life support module? And let's have a look. Probably need to automate this. But one thing at a time. I said I wanted to do cargo rocket stuff. And I do want that. But I'm curious. Not curious enough though. Okay. So this. We need big electric motors, processing units, which we have over here. Steel chests we can make. Pipe, we have storage tanks. Steel and radars. And currently radars are made by me, so we will keep doing that for now. Good. And then just a lot more steel. It's so difficult to see where you're picking up stuff when you're flying. I would guess I would have been picking up stuff from down here, but nope. It is from under ourselves. Or behind the sprite. More steel. We need even more for this as well. But I don't think we need that yet. At least we're going to start here. And then I guess we need this afterwards. But we'll see. Give me more. Almost there. No, wait, that's only 800. We need 1,000. We never did try this, did we? So we have scrap from our rocket fuel production, and I guess we can just turn that into this. Also, I just saw this. Let's fix that. And I think we have enough steel now. Yes, we do. Now, I guess we need the same things to make rocket parts for this as we did do for this, and maybe we should just run these belts up along these. But we'll see. Okay. For now, just want to have a look at this, making landfill out of scrap. Small amounts of scrap, I guess. That's all the scrap so far. Okay, this one. If you have free space in the cargo rocket, consider filling it with various raw materials or materials to make scrap space platform or whatever that is. Or space platform scaffold. Okay. So yeah, we need to make target rocket sections. How do we make those though? Oh, do we make those in assembling machines or something? Is that an actual thing? Yes, it is. So we need to make 100 of these, put it in here. Make a space capsule. Put liquid rocket fuel in. Put some cargo in to maybe build a space platform or something. And I guess go to another planet then. Oh, go to orbit. We want to go back here or go to orbit. It's basically the same. But we can also go to other planets or moons or whatever. Or the sun. I'm just looking at this cargo safety stuff. But I would guess we want to go just to space to begin with. Didn't I read somewhere? Yeah, this requires a landing pad. But that's only for a landing chance, I guess. But I think it would be good to just make it. Another 10 steel chests. Another bunch of steel. How many of these are we storing? Not too many. Okay. I am going to store more for me down here. What else do we need? Concrete and radars again. Okay. And the steel. And then we can, I guess, collect stuff for this as well. Rocket control. Solar panel. And was it also accumulators? Yes. We don't have that many of those. Go battery. Do we want to store some of these? I guess we do. So maybe we should store them in a buffering way instead of dedicated storage like that. Good. Solid rocket fuel, which is going to be a problem, of course. So we will solve that in a little bit. Glass, heat shielding. And then grab the steel for this. Which we still don't have enough for. Okay. Glass. Did we have storage chests? Yes, but they are just empty because we're using it all for low density structure. Did I not calculate that this could fill up build? 3 2 times per second, that's only 6 per second, multiplied by 2. Crafting speed is 12 per second. Okay, so no it isn't. I am not going to try to fix that right now as well. I have too many things in my head right now. We got the 50 we need, plus a lot of extras, so it doesn't really matter. Heat shielding. Done. So, what does it take to make more accumulators and solar panels? I guess we'll steal that if we had the space. Accumulators are very easy to make, we just need more batteries and we are starting to store those. So we can make a lot of accumulators at least. These are a little bit more complex. Do I want a small storage chest here? I guess I do. Lots of green circuits and just a good amount of copper, glass, and steel. And green circuits is still the thing we are the lowest on, I guess. We don't have a satellite, right? No. So we should stop putting solid fuel in here. Or rocket fuel, sorry. Solid rocket fuel, actually, because we do have liquid rocket fuel as well, which we haven't even considered yet. So this is taking forever. Did we make this? Weren't we trying to make this? Were we just waiting on more steel? And I put all of that in here. Oh, we're actually backing up on steel. That's good news. Make one of those. Let's input prioritize from the left so our buffering is being filled up rather than these smelters being filled. I guess this is really what we want, and that just takes a while. Sort of wish we hadn't done this, but that's always the way it is when you do setups like this in sort of a bootstrap mode. It would just be easier if we had done it somewhere where we could scale it. But we only want to scale it because I'm impatient, so it doesn't really sound that necessary. We're not being limited by input, right? No. Okay. Maybe we should start thinking about other things, like liquid rocket fuel, for example. Also, we should try putting this down, see if it makes any difference. It's ready for a payload. It requires landing pad, but I just placed the landing pad. But I guess there's no landing pad in Novice orbit. Is that why? No. Okay. Well, we need to make the cargo rocket sections. And they require a bunch of stuff. Holy moly. Every time I see stuff like this, where we require a lot of things, I want a train network to make it for me. But I guess we can just make everything here from the ground up. It's just a lot of different things that we need to make. Okay, let's get a production block going for this. Cargo rocket section, yes please. Do we want to make low density structure from the ground again? Since we made it here and it's not really well routed or anything. I think we do, but that's also pretty easy, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's only a problem that we need more glass. Okay, so we're making this again. We're also making these again. And we're maybe putting it on a small bus just locally for the stuff that we need here. At least I'll consider that. And that was these, right? Low density. Also seems like it should go on the bus. Maybe not. No. It is needed for this though. Decisions. So hard. If we just had a train network, we could just put it in a train, and if we ever needed it somewhere, we could request a train. Or add a train, I guess. That's why trains are so awesome. Could also just put it on the bus, and whenever we need it, I could pull it from the bus. But putting it on the bus means that we take up space that we have to go under with other belts then, so it's expensive. Oh, I can't decide anything right now. But let's just continue a little bit here. We need to make this, 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 these. We have those, we have that. Okay. This one. Actually, why am I not putting all of this in separate blocks? I really should. So something like this. And are we also making heat shield again? I guess we are. That requires sulfur though. And let's just do it. Sure, why not? Good. I'm still considering the train network. If I spend all the time to make all of this, we will launch one rocket and then realize we need so much more resources to do anything. And then I have to do a train network anyway. But maybe that's just the way of experiencing this. So I should really just get on with it for once. I will... Considering making a small local bus that's only used for rocket stuff right here. But isn't rockets really the end game or the last thing we would want to make here on Norvis? Maybe. At which point it's just the end of the bus. If we don't need to scale anything up, of course, but I would rather do that with trains, I think. I'm still just going to leave some space here for extra builds. Those are the 4 main components. Heat shielding, low density, rocket control units, and rocket fuel, I guess. Which we don't need for this, but we do need for other things. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to leave 4 more spaces for other things. Good. Let's start some things up here. First, this. Oh, we need to start up here. So, 1 build of stone tablets that we are making locally, so that's half a build of brick, I guess. Do we want this to be able to scale higher than 1 per second? 1 per second is 1 rocket part per second. So it's 1 rocket every 100 seconds. For now, 1 per second is fine. Again, if we did this with a train, everything would be a lot easier to scale. So we make this the sulfur here. Something like that. Put it out there. Good. And then we need other things. Coming in here. Maybe just steel. And stone. Well, yeah, brick on one side of this build. Actually, the other side of that build. How do we do that? Still just put it out there, I guess. So we grab from the near side of that belt. Up here somewhere. Make stone tablets. Output stone tablets to the far side of that belt. Also, why do I not have this in there? 4 to 16, I guess. So 1 to 4. I think I did all this over here anyway, but I am doing it again, I guess. let's get some brick in as well. And some water and... what's it called? Petroleum. And I need underground belt. Great. Might as well bring some belt. And splitters we do have. Inserters we have. Power poles we have. Everything else seems good. Brick. This was petroleum, right? Yes. And we're bringing water from here as well. That's not where you go there. I think we're still reserving these 4 tiles for extra belt, so let's try and keep out of the way. And now we need underground pipe. Good. You are facing the wrong way. You need to take from far away as well. These are not being put there. My bad. Take from out there. Take from close as well. That's how it is. This, I think, was set up right at some point. Need more output. Should we have had this belt close so we could use fast inserters or filter insert, or not filter, stack inserters? Maybe that would have been better. But when we get more upgrades, this is going to get better as well. Okay. Four times 4 is 16, even though we only needed 14. Good. Our half belt of sulfur can't fully sustain this, but I'm okay with that, I think. So you will just go to the farthest part of this small bus, I think. Good. Done. Then this stuff. We need a lot of iron for this. If we want to make one of these per second. Oh wait, we need 4 of these per second for cargo rocket. Okay. For some reason I thought it was only 1. So we would only need 1/4 of these. But hey, didn't we... So when you put it into its own thing, it's not linked? Why is it not linked? So it knows we need 4 of them per second to make 1 rocket part per second. I don't know. Is there another button to do that other than just this? We want to scale this up further. We need a lot more sulfur for this. No, we just want some amount of rocket launch. We don't need a lot, I don't think, yet. Again, doing a lot of stuff will just... launching many rockets will have to wait until we do a train network at some point. I really should just get that started. But again, let's focus on this. We are still calling this done. And then we're just following along as if nothing is wrong. 40 machines to make one of these per second. Oh well. Can I figure out a good way to do this? Iron, steel, iron. Well, that one. Small electric motors, steel, iron. And then it's all just transferred and red circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4 things in. Iron needs its own belt. And when we upgrade that to red, it can support everything. Everything else is fine, small amounts. And everything we make here needs to be transferred to these. How do we want to do that? Do I have the editor mod thing? Where we can go to the editor and just have a look at things. Controls. Mods, toggle editor map, Control Alt E. That's not what I want. Settings, mods. Is it per player, maybe? Editor extensions. Testing lab, personal. I think that's it. Yes. Awesome. Did we just get all the levels in the world for that? Okay, let's not take advantage of that. Can I still have my thing in here, please? Thank you. And can I not have this window somehow? This is not usually in here, is it? Settings, mods. This all looks correct to me. Debug world. Hmm. Why can I not understand this? Oh, is this just how it usually is? Maybe this. Yeah, because we were putting in water in the C-block playthrough. I've only played with this mod once before, so I'm still a little bit new to it. I need some assembling machines. And some belt, some underground maybe, some inserters, some power poles, and some power. And some infinity chests. Actually, no. I want infinity loaders. Okay. What if we did one of each of these machines for every 10 of these? But then what? Would we want to try and transfer with inserters? That doesn't seem like it would work. But we could just put it on a belt. So pipe needs to go all the way up. This needs to go all the way up. This needs to go all the way up. Pipe is also needed for this though, but that's fine. So we needed 4 inputs for making everything here, but then we also need to transfer 3 things made here. Don't need a lot of them, so we might as well just make all of it at once. I'm just gonna do 4 of everything, even though it's 3, 3, 4. No, I'm not. I'm going to stick to the actual ratios, because it isn't really going to be pretty anyway. 3 of those, and 4 of these. And then other things for the machines going up. Okay. Iron is what we need the most of, so that will be in a close belt. But iron doesn't need to go all the way up. Neither does small electric motors, or steel actually. Only red circuits. Does that help us in any way? Because even if we can stop these here and have red circuits on the belt with the products that we are already sending up, we don't really save any space for it, because we would need the output to come out anyway, somehow. Unless we went underground, but that's difficult when you need 2 inserters for everything. 2 or more inserters, I guess. So no, we'll still just have the output over here. think we do want red circuits coming in like that. Put pipe on there. Put these pumps on here, then put them on the inside of the build afterwards. Or something like that. Sure. This isn't really something I can't just do out here though. But I can make it work, I know that much, so I'm okay. 2 bells of input that will stop eventually. 3 machines making pipe. Maybe we just separate these by space so we can see where everything is. And this keeps going forever. Pipe. Pump. Tank. And this tank. Can that be used for anything else? Not really. Okay. This also helps because I wanted a full build of iron and then a mixed build of steel and small electric motors. And then red over here. Something like that. Sure. Let's bring iron in here. And let's move it over a little bit. Because we need some extra space to mix the outer build. So steel and small electric engine. Small electric motor. Steel. Red circuits go here. And I'm sure we also need to make more red circuits at some point. But again, we need to focus on one thing at a time. These need 2 things from over there and pipe from here. And then they need to output to there. And these need input from there and there. And to output over here. And that should then be all we need for these. Why don't we run this over here, actually? Just because I want the output over here for whatever reason. Nothing. And then output to there. And this time I think I am just going to build everything the full scale, because otherwise I won't know how much I need later, or can make later. And then I don't want to try and scale it and then I end up building it all over again. $38, $40. Good. Not good. Why don't I have long-handed inserters? Oh, because I am out of them. Never mind. They were there, I just couldn't see them. Where are they supposed to be? Right here. Anything else? Yes, normal inserters. And that is it for now. Yes. Good. Why are we low on storage tanks, of all things? Because of iron. We did recently fix iron, but I guess we didn't expect to actually need this much ever. So we should continue some of these builds. That's okay. I guess I picked up a bunch of stuff, didn't I? Not really that many though. Pumps as well? Yes. So we will have to go and get more iron up here. We don't have to, but it would make sense. I'm very inconsistent if I want to... Oh, these can share a belt. Why don't we do that? I'm very inconsistent if I go underground here or not, but since they're the first thing that needs to go here, I don't feel like doing it. But then I shouldn't really do it here either, but now I did. Deal with it. Okay, but we need to go improve iron. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.